Good morning. Just been a nice relaxing morning here in Methven. A little bit cool and overcast, supposed to rain today, but we'll see. It doesn't matter one way or the other. Had breakfast this morning, eggs and toast. Man, that was nice to have kind of a cooked breakfast a little bit. Let's see, been out. I'm gonna try some wool inserts for my shoes on top of my other ones that I have because I like the arch support. So we'll try that out, see how that works. I got a new battery for my thermometer. It's a digital thermometer, so I know how cold it is. And now I'm waiting outside a store to see if they sell shorts. Because the ones I've been hiking in have got a huge hole in the rear end. It's unrepairable, but we'll see if I can find something. If not, I got another pair of shorts I can hike in, but kind of particular about the kind of shorts I like to hike in. Richie didn't make it last night, but he is coming up today, or coming down today with someone special, and I'm going to try and interview them in a little bit when they get here. We're going to have some coffee, and it'll be an interesting interview to see them and talk with them as well. Beyond that, we're just kind of hanging around today, just waiting to catch the shuttle tomorrow morning and head back up into the climb. So I've been doing some prep this morning, also making some plans, looking at how the next few days are supposed to go. So it looks like we have some pretty good weather, so that's nice to have that. But we'll see how it goes from there. All right, we'll just kind of keep you informed about how the day goes. Look who I just found.
You've just taken a selfie video.
Hey, it's Manuel and Anna and Richie.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh, so good to see you. Oh, wow.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh, so great to see you guys.
Feeling better today?
Yeah, I'm getting there. How you feeling, man?
I feel great.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. All right, so we're back with Manuel and Anna. So many people have asked about you two. And so can you, like last we heard, you had like some kind of a back problem, but it turned out to be...
It turned out to be a kidney stone. It was really not fun, cannot recommend. Not at home, not on trail, nowhere.
Not anywhere, huh?
No, not at all.
How long did it take before you were able to feel better after that?
It took 1 week of feeling extremely bad and then one more week of feeling not so bad but still not good, and then we were back on trail 2 weeks after.
2 weeks,
Which
okay.
is pretty
That's pretty
fast,
good. That's
I
pretty
think.
recovery,
So,
yeah,
it was really good. But then we had things thrown at us like a weekly base, and now we're off trail.
Yeah, tendonitis, knee problems, bad news from home, like everything sort of, like, so we managed to finish all of the North Island.
Excellent.
Got really lucky on the Araroa, had 2 great days up there.
Awesome.
I came down, did the escarpment track, and then sort of really overdid it with the knees. And, basically after Queen Charlotte and trying to drop back in, we sort of decided to do the South Island another year.
Yeah.
And just take the win from doing the North
Absolutely.
Island.
Yeah.
Sure.
Still extremely proud of ourselves. So
Absolutely.
We will be back.
We're now on a road trip. We're now on a road trip, ferrying some people around. Like they need to get around rivers and stuff.
I'm not talking about anyone in particular, Richie.
Yeah, no, that's good. Well, it's so good to see you two, and I'm glad you're doing well. Sounds like you make the right decision for yourselves, so that's good.
It's really nice to see you again.
Yeah. You want to say the same thing?
Yeah, but you gained a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Good deal. Good business.
Well,
Looks like dodgy deal.
I don't think we are changing careers.
All right, I got to get going. I got to take a nap. Yeah, it's so good to see you. Yeah, it's so good to see you.
And we'll drop in when here the next time to
Yes.
the South Island.
Yeah, absolutely. Man?
Just a second, just need to write.
No, I don't want you wait.
Yeah. Bye bye. Thank
And
you.
again,
Sure.
tell
Yeah.
Lisa thanks a
I
lot.
love that
And
Yeah.
picture.
I heard that you guys are probably traveling after you get back, so
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we're gonna. I got to meet the three on it. I haven't met it yet, so yeah.
Might
where's
want
your
to meet
granddaughter
Cole.
at?
Goodbye.
In Matamata.
But about, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a very lovely goodbye.
Two hugs.
Oh, come on, Richie.
Now kisses.
Yeah. Oh, group hug. Yeah.
Oh, I nearly did kiss that. It's not looking great.
What are you doing there, Richie?
Trying to fix my trousers. It's looking all right though.
Yeah, well, it's just got to be functional. It's not a fashion contest.
No.
That's a hailstorm.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm sitting here with Demand, the guy who did how many kilometers yesterday?
48.
48 short days, right?
Short days.
I'm only doing short days from now on. 48. How many times have you done over 40 kilometers now?
We've done too many.
Yeah,
Like the fourth or fifth
I think
time
the fourth
now.
one. Yeah. All right, so when you left me
I
this
left
time.
you.
Yeah, you left me this time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you don't need to apologize. So you walked with a girl, Anne, okay, and what was the trail like? How long did you have rain before it stopped?
Okay, so just before I left, it was looking pretty gnarly. There was a lot of rain.
Yep.
And around about 20 minutes after I left, it calmed down quite severely.
Right.
So it was okay. It wasn't really too bad weather-wise. Drizzles for a bit, and we got specks of sun, but mostly it was just cloudy and
Right.
a bit gusty. But mostly it was okay. Pretty much all of the trail was road, gravel road,
Yep.
except from 3Ks, which was kind of down to Lake Coleridge. It was really nice. You got pretty close to the lake. There was boardwalks,
Yeah.
but because the rained so much, the boardwalks were underwater.
Oh wow.
so they didn't really help.
Boardwalk.
Pretty much. And then there's a couple of hills, a hill right at the end, and then we approached Lake Coleridge town by these big water ducts. Walked down that hill, and we were there. It took about 6 hours.
6 hours to
From
do
when
28 kilometers. That's
Yeah.
still pretty good.
It's really good. We didn't stop or slow down.
Yeah.
Just went for it.
And how you feeling today?
Rough.
Rough, yeah.
I really thought I had some blisters yesterday, but I
Really?
really thought I did, but I didn't want to stop and look in case I did.
If I don't see them, they don't exist.
So I just carried on, and I didn't. I didn't.
Okay, good.
It was good in the end. I was all right.
Yeah.
So it all
Good.
paid. It all worked out.
Yeah, good on you.
Weather
Good
could have
on
been a lot worse. The trail could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
It worked out pretty well.
Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. So how you feeling about the next section we're getting ready to do?
It's gonna be a lot of uphill and downhill.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting to Tekapo.
Yeah.
Lake Tekapo.
Tekapo, yes. Yeah, not Taupo. We'd be going the wrong direction if we go to Taupo. Yeah, cool. All right. Any other comments about yesterday?
Don't do it.
Yeah, it was kind of necessity because of the weather and the poor camping. I mean, that's a nice camping facility there
Yeah.
if it's decent weather.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't. So yeah.
It didn't rain that much by the time we got there, and it was already flooded.
Yeah.
And it had a lot more rain due, so I didn't fancy staying there.
Yeah, sure enough. Okay, well, it's good to have you back again.
Good to be back.
And we'll be starting tomorrow morning.
Yeah, boy.
All right. All right, so one more thing Richie wanted to talk about. Where he stayed last night. What was it like?
I wanted to big up the Lake Coleridge Lodge.
Yeah,
Super nice, really cheap, and really nice people.
yeah.
And it's definitely worth staying there. It was like $35 for a bunk, and then they did everything at cost, so that I had waffles and ice cream for $5.
Well, oh, my word.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, well, I had a good burger last night. So yeah, cool.
But yeah, great, really nice.
Awesome. So the Lake Coleridge.
Lake Coleridge, it's like motor house?
Okay.
Or just lodge.
Lodge.
Or Motor
Okay.
Lodge.
Whatever. But yeah.
I should know their name.
Look for the place that gives $5 waffles and ice cream.
$5 waffles and ice cream.
All right, cool. Okay, you have noticed for the last week that we have a new person in the group. We have been known for a while as Kirchie, Kurt and Richie together. Now we're known as Kirchie Barb. So want to kind of introduce you to Barb because you're going to see her probably for the rest of the TA from what we're talking about now, unless she just gets sick of our bad jokes. So let me introduce to you, this is Barb from Canada, right?
Yep. West
And
Coast.
let me try to get the focus to pick you up. And there we go. Okay, there's Barb. All right. So Barb, thanks for agreeing to this little interview because people are going to want to know who is this woman that's joined these two crazy guys. So I got to say, it's funny, when Richie and I first had you join us in the YO Pass, we kind of talked a little bit about, this poor lady's doing this by herself. We probably should be there to kind of help support her and keep her safe. And then as we've gotten to know you, we realize actually it's kind of more the other way around.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
No, seriously. So tell everybody a little bit about your background and experience as far as your work and then your hiking experience so people can know why I just said what I said.
Okay, so for about 35 years I worked for Parks Canada, so that's our major national park system in Canada, and done a lot of hiking through that and helping visitors connect with the landscape and helping them do that safely. So some of the things we talk about is the stuff that we're doing every day, like stream crossings and wearing warm stuff and all of that. So fair bit of hiking experience, probably pretty much my whole life.
Right. And you've hiked where, like Israel? And
Yeah, my daughter and I just finished the Israel National Trail, which was pretty awesome.
Right.
And I've done the French Camino and the Portuguese Camino. I've done the East Coast Trail in Newfoundland, which was a wonderful trail.
Didn't you
Hiked
design?
Vancouver Island.
Yeah, you designed
Made
that
one
yourself
up.
though, right?
Yeah, made one up after doing the North Island here.
Yeah.
I thought, well, it's crazy I've come to New Zealand to do the North Island. I haven't even done my own island, which is Vancouver Island. So I made up a route and hiked that, which was a pretty fun experience.
There was the very far northern trip that you did.
Oh, and actually I passed. Yeah, I worked in the Arctic as part of our national park system for about 6 years. So I was a park manager at a park called Ayuitak National Park. Super beautiful park, by the way. And there's a 100-kilometer hike through a pass between Kikatarjuak and Pengerthun.
Yeah.
And that's an Arctic hike that was pretty interesting and a bit stressful hike for me.
And you did that by yourself.
I did that by myself. Yeah.
So this is why we say she's actually taking care of us rather than us taking care of her. So yeah.
I don't know. I still was really appreciative that you guys picked me up that day and let me hike with you through that pass because it was a tough day.
Yeah,
tough day.
So it's really good to have you along, and so thanks for being a part of. It's probably not Kirchie Barb. It's probably Barb Kirchie now. Yes.
I don't think so.
Certainly when we're hiking the flats, it's actually Barb Rich Kurt. Yeah, but we'll figure that out. So yeah. All right, so that's you. Thanks for joining us, and people will be seeing a lot more of Barb as we go along.
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, let's put a bow on today. It's a good day to have a rest day with that storm that came through this afternoon. That was amazing. I'd have hated to have been hiking in that. So wrap up for today. What happened? This morning I bought some new gear. I got a new pair of shorts. I got the hiking shorts that I've had since the very beginning have a big hole in the rear end and irreparable, as I think I've said before. So I got those today. Let's see, I got a new battery. I got some small stuff like that. Got to see Anna and Manuel. That was really nice to kind of catch up with them. It's sad that they're off the trail now, but completely understandable. Their bodies were pretty much beaten up off the North Island. So they said they'll come back and do the South Island someday, and I have no doubt that they will. But for right now, they certainly are making the right decision for their health. We had a good salad lunch. Just had a chicken burger at the restaurant across the street there. and that was really nice. Met a guy named Peter yesterday, or a couple days ago. He's the guy that arranged the shuttle, and I've gotten to know him. He lives in Auckland. He's been section hiking, so we had a really good dinner with him. Richie caught back up. We're basically a day ahead of our schedule now. So that's really nice because we were supposed to be finishing the road walk today and then taking a rest day tomorrow. And it's a long story that would not have worked out. We'd actually lost 2 days here. We've arranged a shuttle to get us this next section for the next river that we have to go around. We've got a shuttle to Geraldine and a place to stay there. So we've gotten a lot accomplished today. It's been a good rest day. We're itching to get back out tomorrow. So just so you know too, the shuttle was not just about getting out of the dire situation yesterday. We're actually in a river section right now that the TA asked us to take a shuttle around. It's a braided river. Braided rivers are really dangerous because they're shifting all the time. And so there's 2 of them almost back to back, and they ask us to take shuttles around. I think last year someone tried to go across one of the braided rivers and had to get rescued out. The water rises in those rivers really quickly. It's very, very dangerous to go across a braided river. So we're happy to be taking the shuttles to get around these 2 rivers. And we're basically, I think, and now I figured it out, we're like 6-7 days away from Tekapo, which to me feels very much like the gateway towards the end of the TA. Because after that, there's a number of little towns that we go through. So I think we're pretty much done with these big 8-day stretches between towns, even 5 days. I think there might be 1 or 2 others where we have like a 5-day stretch. But for the most part, we're kind of heading back into places where we can get resupplied every 3 to 5 days. I think that's pretty much it. We're going to get wrapped up. It's not a super early start tomorrow. We catch a shuttle at 8 o'clock, and it'll take us up to where the TA wants us to start after the Braided River, and then we'll continue on from there. Been a good day. Really, really good day.